take you a little bit into politics.
Yeah.
You are a senator in the upper house. Tell me about that. Tell me about your experience there. Tell me about what is it that the public need to know about your job.
Well, a politician is really a lobbyist. You know? He's a man who is quote unquote campaigning to people to say, this is the country I want to see, and do you agree with me? So that's why I'm gonna really like take losses and them things that too hard, because I just mean that man might not even agree with me. You understand, with the country that I want to see. So I say grow goat, he might have this vote for me, but it's a cow. He just never agree with the goat. You understand? Maybe he agree with fish.
Yes.
Or maybe him just think say, yo, this farming thing don't make sense.
Yes.
Him should have go in school or some other thing. You know what I mean? Technology.
Yes.
So yeah. So in the Senate, I'm really just a lobbyist for the country that I want to see, seeking to protect people from the negatives of what I don't want to see, and and extend the positives that I want to see. So if I was in the America, for example, a senator who is for guns would have lobbied for that.
Right.
In his speeches, in his presentations, whatever, and tried to get the crowd to say that they might deal with.
Right.
A senator.
They get some guys coming back now. Right. Great.
A senator who is for abortion or against abortion, those are themes that create a society.
Yes.
So in the Senate, that is what I really do.
Okay.
So sometimes there was a time that there was a criticism that me talk too much and I couldn't understand it. So that's my job. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
Job is to talk.
Okay, you're supposed to talk.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
That is if I can change the policy and education so that you can go to university for free, it's going to help way more people than if I paid one or two people school fee.
Well, you know something, I am a recipient of free education in the 70s.
Yeah.
I went through primary school, high school, college. Food, 4 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and supper.
Right.
And free dorm. Transportation. Everything was, or even books, was free.
Yeah.
And so, when I see the kind of things that's going on right now and the kind of expenses that people pay to go to college, it's almost impossible, right? And so taking into education, because I see that, should I understand that text today to ask you, are you now the shadow minister for Ministry of Education?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't say you don't have the experience, because I know that you were teaching.
I teach from 19.
Exactly.
And worse at this my love and this my believe in us, so them go make a mistake now and let me lose. Yeah, I don't know why them do this.
No, you can create and innovate.
And just lobby.
And lobby.
That's all, just try to say to people, yo, this is possible.
Yes.
As I was at a meeting last night, political meeting, but when we did a politics meeting, to try to educate the people same way. I said to them, say, listen, you never born to talk, you learn to talk. You never born to walk, you learn to walk. So what make you bright at 9 months but dunce at 19? Because you prove you can learn from a 9 months old.
Right.
So why you can't learn maths now at 20?
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So these are the realities that part of the education problem we have is that our people are not motivated to learn. They're motivated to DJ or motivated to play sports because they must have money in that.
Yes.
Or even to go in a crime, they must have money in that.
Yes.
But they're not motivated to learn because one, them think they can't, which is self-efficacy.
Yes.
Just like you said to me, go and go try and make Jamaica team in athletics.
Yes.
No, go try. Because you can't run left them people. So therefore, a lot of our kids don't think it's possible, so they don't bother try. You understand? And then after that, they don't think it's worth it.
Spending so much time.
Yeah, and then you now make the money, which is not true. You know what I mean? We sell all kind of things there. Some people are told, when you graduate from university, I make 150,000 for 5 years, 6 years. But when you reach my age, I make 500,000-600,000. Yes. All of my friends are making that.
Yes.
And more.
Yes.
You understand? But we not sell that part there. We sell the microwave. Like, as you done, you're not going to reach. Nobody's going to be rich as them done. If you ever go in a Coke, you're not going to be the best Coke man as they go in a Coke.
Right.
You got a bigger Coke man where you have to be him second.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So, or is fifth, or is sixth, or you go in a gang, you're not going to be the leader same time.
You have to carry bag.
Yeah, you have to be the one where go collect the $2,000.
Yes.
From the boss man or the whatever, but you don't share it up.
Right.
You understand? But we can tell you that when you reach 35, and you're a vice president or this or that, or you're a senior manager or whatever, and you get a raise up pay every day until you're 65.
What made you different though? What I mean, because you're not from a wealthy family,
no.
And what made a difference with you?
My father, my mother, my granny, them tell me I'm great from my baby, you know. That is why I just have a warped sense of confidence. I just think I'm the greatest.
Motivation.
Yeah, like that.
So they motivated you. They keep telling you that.
I believe. I
And
just
you
make
believe
me
it.
believe. So I'm good at it. At
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
That is why I even have problems in a PMP or any politics. I just think I'm if I run it. Because I've been told I'm great from nothing, from zero. And I was told I can do it. And then I see them do it. My mother go back to school when my father died. She was 41. She never have a subject. Till she get her master's. She go back to school with CXC at 41. So I see my mother do that. So I say, yo, then if I have that in my genes wise, then I must can overcome anything.
Yes.
I understand?
Yes.
I sell a shop and them thing that till she said me I forgot to do something, you know, the father dead and just go back to school. You understand?
Yes,
So when I see those things, when I see me and my father go beach trip, that means my father work at a cement company, we go beach trip, family beach trip through the company. And I see a man and say, the boss want the table. And my father said, no, my pitney not sit down on there. My pitney not eat, son. I start feel like my work something. From them time there, you understand?
That's
and he was
nice,
just a local regular worker. But he must say the boss pitney down better than his pitney. So even now, no matter who it is, them no better than me. Because I grew up with that. I grew up. So how we train with youth, that's why them grow up and them not feel like them work nothing. They don't feel like them can do good things. So this the same scammer them now. I want them to take over Jamaica now. If he can sell a lie, he must can sell the truth. But him not, nobody tell him that. Nobody tell him saying he can use the same computer and the same telephone and sell 1 million mango and 1 million plant and 1 million goat.
Somebody spoke to me the other day, and I want your thoughts. And they said, you know, I'm from the diaspora. And I said, somebody in diaspora, I said to me, criminality around Jamaica right now.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Because they don't think that they can do the same effort and energy in good things. Them think crime is the only thing available to them. We sold them that. Sold all of these 20-year-olds that from they were 10. You understand? Because people like me from ghetto, as they make a money, you don't live there anymore. The criminal, when they make a money, they stay there. They need to be there. That it serves as a protection for them. So when an 11-year-old look on and say, what I want to be. Oh, I see the baller, I'm rich. Oh, I see the gunman or the Dan, I'm rich. Oh, I see the DJ, I'm rich. But he don't really see me. He not associate with me, not get to touch me. Because I'm not available to him. I have no systems like Big Brother clubs and them thing there to make him come interact with me.
So it's the interaction that...
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, when I teach you, when I make $400,000 a month, I'm work 6 hours a week. That's a rapid return.
Yes.
You understand?
It is.
And nobody now come kill my mother in her bed. I'm now for lay down in a gully. I'm now for watch my back every day from both my friends and my enemies. So therefore, that does seem like a better life and a better living standard. I was in Australia for 3 months, enjoying myself. I go Olympics. I watch Usain Bolt live. I watch it.
Wow.
So what living standard better than that you need? Yes. You understand? So if you're greedy now and you want 10 plane and 9 boat when you only have 1 bottom, different lifestyle. Yeah. But if you just want a nice car and a nice house, all of my friends have achieved it by school. You get me? Mm-hmm. And we now promote that. So the 20-year-old now feel that is only avenue to be successful and to be financially well off is through criminal activity.
Well, what's going to change? I mean, we are at a point now, if you know, based on what you're saying, we're at a point now where criminality is primary.
Yes.
How is that going to get
Jamaica
Jamaica
back? No, primary, just dominant.
So they say that, yes.
Because if you look at every murder to a different murderer, if one man commit a murder and resign, we have 1,300 murderers.
Yeah.
We have 3 million people. So they're not primary.
Okay, all right.
You understand?
So it's a fear. So it's a fear. Okay.
We everything and
all right, I got
you understand?
All
but
right.
in truth, we have maybe 400 murderers. You understand? And because the people who's supposed to know make we know so we better than them, which is government. Because government is our gang, you know. Government will make we know say, oh, we better than them through our gang. But our gang now make them look like them better than we.
So what should be done then?
You can't fight crime by only fighting the criminal. You can't just map up the floor and lock off the pipe. Otherwise, you got always map up the floor.
Yes.
So that's the things that I talk about.
Education.
And all right, them say the youths are unattached. Attach them then. Have 170 police stations. Make all of them have a police youth club.
Yes.
Recruit people from GC Foster for join the police. Recruit people from Edna Manley. And then we have marching band at the police youth club. And choir and track and field. And we have a summer Olympics for police youth club. And make them attach. Make them have a competing source.
Yes.
Other than the gang. Homework class and quiz and reading competition and cook off and community cleanup. The police supposed to be more than running down the crime, man. You understand? If we don't have 1 meal in school so that a youth can learn, but we have 3 meals in prison. How that makes sense? We can't afford 1 meal in school. So when a youth there, they must sleep from 10 o'clock.
Because he not
nothing. He not eat. You ever reach 11 o'clock at time, you know? You can't work, you can't learn.
Exactly.
You understand? You have to get something to eat. So if
Yes.
you don't have that option of getting nothing to eat, him just go lay down.
And his body smaller.
His body start to sustain energy by not focusing on anything. His body locked down.
Yes.
It take effort for learning. It take effort for run. It take effort for do everything. So when you reach to a point where you're not enough fuel, what you do? You stop.
Yes.
So if we can't afford it in our society, what we need to do is to take away need as a basis of crime. So the regular people have a limited and acceptable living standard that him have agreed if he go be a criminal. Him shouldn't be able to say, my granny don't have no medicine, that's why I'm going to rob a man.
Yes.
Because we should have a insurance, a national insurance where my granny are right. You understand? I'm a picnic no eat, so I have to go rob a man. Because we should have that basic welfare system that if him picnic go school, him get something to eat. Him should know if he say, oh, my feast, I'm to drink liquor, so I'm to rob a man. That's greed now. Then we can deal with him, grab it and rush.
Yes.
Hang him and this and that. Yes. You understand? But if need is such an important part of criminal activity, it means the state now the society is being unreasonable. Yes. To too many people.
Yes.
You pray. Yes. But them not see that. So when me I try educate them, say the thing deeper than all. Crime start by having reasonable parents. Parents that want a child and want that child to grow good. So if you have all of our children likely to have children in the future, but the school system don't teach you how to be a parent. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
If me go marry a woman, me and her have to go counseling. If me have a picnic, me just have to go and have a picnic.
Yes.
So I don't know what are the best practices in the globe. Like what I tell you about goat now. Yes. There's goat best practice. Yes. There must be human best practice. Absolutely. How to raise a human being.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You understand?
Yes.
So if we don't put that in our curriculum now, for say, based on research and science, when you have a child and them do something wrong, you should take away this phone instead of beat them. Because all of us grew up with only beat. You understand me? So me I go take away the phone, me I go put you in the corner, me I go not give you a Christmas gift, and then if you still not learn, whap.
So what's preventing us from doing that research to be?
Most of who is here around the country don't in the first place. Most politicians are not the brightest people, because politics not really give enough money. See the bright people coming out, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And secondly, they don't have these big visions of the society of what kind of country we want. They just want to win every time. Right. You understand? But they not have a dream in their mind for say this country could be. You understand? Yes. They don't see